Hey guys, what is up? TheNeoCubest here. Welcome to episode 47 of my Minecraft survival let's play. So you can see, just based on what you're looking at right now, I have made a few things. These are all the resources we got in last episode's 34 diamonds, a bunch of stuff, all really good. I had crafted a few things here, you'll see why in a second, but you can see I did change this a little bit. I made some TNT, we got a little bit extra in there. We should probably take that with us. That's actually kind of rare. But we made this room look a little bit different if you remember how it looked last time. I added a few stairs, a few lanterns here and there, and overall just made this build a lot better. It was severely lacking, and I didn't want to do it on camera because that's not what this episode's going to be. But I also built this big tower. This took an immense amount of time just because of all the scaffolding I had to use. Like I just realized you can't even see it. We'll go over here and I'll show you what it looks like. Basically, I built that so that we can mark our location, or mark where the entrance to this mine is. But as you can see, it looks really cool. It's actually very intricate up there. You know what? We'll go up to the top. But I also built this little area out here, and look, a random pile of barrels. So that's how you know it's a real build. So we'll just do it right here. That's fine. So give me a second. Okay, so I seem to have hit something, so I imagine that means I can go all the way up. I hit something. I really did. I don't know what I hit. I think I hit the side of the build. Hopefully I can get up here and then build it over. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, see, they can only go over so far. Okay, but yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of oh wow, there's a lot of texturing up here. It looks really cool. I just wanted to show you guys that. I thought it was pretty interesting. So now to not die by falling, and I'm gonna go back over to the main area of the base. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope everyone's having a good Sunday. I know this video is a little bit late. I'm recording. It's 3:38 p.m. where I am now. So this video may come out around like 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I'm sorry it's late. I started to work on some homework today, and then my girlfriend Lauren made a really good point. She said that we could just do the work throughout the week because, we don't have class anymore. All of our classes are moved online, and all of our assignments are online, tests are online, everything like that. Ooh, well, I didn't know there was a jungle temple right here, or maybe I did. Was this the one that I had already explored? No, I don't think so. Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, we'd already been to this one, but look, a jungle temple. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my main base, or my jungle base, and I'll meet you guys over there. Okay, so arriving at this base, now we can see what we're going to be doing. But as you can see, this area looks really nice. I think it looks, I don't know, pretty good. I like it. I like the vibe, but we've been here for too long. We're going to go back to the main area. You might have also missed in an episode. There's tons of episodes that have been coming out for the last week or so. But my normal schedule is going to resume because of, college classes going online and stuff. So there will be a video every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to the best of my ability. But yeah, we built this little underground thing, or underwater thing. We will finish it eventually. But I think we should finish the main house because we started that, right? And we never really finished it. And that's like the main base. Like our entire base is not finished, our main house. But to tell you the truth, I'm liking this area better than the main house. So I don't know how that's going to work, but we'll find out together. Where's a boat? Where is a boat? There's a boat. Okay, so we're going to make it back over there, and I will meet you guys over at the big house. Alright, we're arriving at the main base, albeit a little bit sloppy. We should break some of these boats. They've just been sitting here forever. We'll leave one of them out. We'll leave a spruce one out, and then we'll put the other ones into here, where they rightfully belong. I mainly need to put up all my good resources, but it feels nice to see this nice snowy area. It's kind of a big climate shock compared to the jungle. A little bit cooler over here. I don't have my jacket on. And I also realized that at my jungle base, I have my mending helmet over there. This is my respiration one. My respiration 1 helmet. But I will combine them at some point, but I want to get the respiration up on this one. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen, this is my new base, my modern base that I built like 10 episodes ago or so. So if you guys want to check that out, feel free. You don't have to. But if that's something you think you'd like, then do it. Now, where did I put my lanterns? Because I feel like I had a lantern chest at some point. This is rare. This is a rare item. These are like this is like the rare items chest. Yes, my lanterns are in there. Okay. Well, I want those out, but I want to put up the rare stuff. So like lapis, and then iron, which we just doubled our supply of. So good for us. Gold. We got a good bit more gold. What about redstone? How are we doing for redstone? Okay, pretty good. And then of course diamonds. We have a stack of diamonds, so let's make this into some blocks. So 12 diamond blocks is pretty good. And then last but surely not least, we got a ton of coal. So we're doing very, very good, I think, as far as, materials go. But we need to build out this house because, right, it's just not that built out. Before we do that, I'm going to go grab some carpet. And I'll film it running over there because I never really film running over to the quarry. So our bees, they're all gone. I accidentally killed them all. If you remember the episode, I don't remember what episode, 42, 41, 39? I don't know. I've recorded so many episodes at this point, I don't remember what happened when, but I do remember killing all my bees. So that's another thing that's on the list. I have a big old list on my phone, like a ton of ideas that could easily stretch this past 100 episodes. So we're going to try to keep this going throughout this summer. It's going to be awesome. I know a lot of you are already completely out for the summer, so congrats to you. Be sure to, watch all my videos, or you won't get presents this Christmas. I'm kidding. You will. Maybe. I hope. But there should be a ton of string down here, which means I can make wool, which means I can make carpet. So this is my big quarry. Obviously, it was dug all the way down to bedrock. Me and Lauren did it. But then I built this big old mob spawner in the middle. And the reason I'm explaining so many things is I've been getting like a ton of subscribers recently, and so I'm trying to make sure everyone feels like included. But if you want to watch us dig this entire thing, there's about 25 hours of live stream footage that you can go and watch right now. If you want. Oh, I was like, where'd all my stuff go? But I put it in here. So if that interests you, go ahead and watch it. There's a ton of really cool stuff that happened. It was a fun series of live streams for sure. Is that all the string I have, really? Oh, that's right. I already used string for some blue wool. Well, okay. That's understandable, I suppose. How much wool is that? 32 blocks of wool. Okay, you know what? That's actually fine. But yeah, we have our very own 50 by 50 mob spawner. It works pretty well. I mean, about as well as these things do work. It doesn't work badly, if that's what you're wondering. But now I'll meet you guys at the modern base, because I'm not going to show you that entire walk back, but you got to see my beautiful bridge. Okay, we have arrived home. Let's get inside with our double doors. We have like a nice little airlock or something. So the reason I grabbed this wool is I really just want to make some carpet. I don't remember how. Okay, so it's like that. And then I think you can color it after the fact, but we need to look at what kind of colors we have. Because if we look in our plant chest, I think we have some flowers, which we can craft dyes out of. I don't really want yellow carpet. I'd prefer like some white and gray carpet. There's black dye here, but then like gray would be white dye. So if I do like white dye and black dye together, makes gray. Okay. So that's what I wanted to do. I want to have some black carpet, and then I want to have some white carpet, some gray carpet, stuff like that. And I hope that makes sense. So what I'm doing here is I'm essentially trying to make some gradient carpeting. So like 16 of each, I guess, is fine. So now we have 16 of each color for just different areas. Like for instance, in my bedroom, which literally doesn't have a single thing, I just kind of want some random carpet like this. I don't want too much carpet. I don't want the carpet to ever be like solid. But for some reason, I've always liked carpets like this. I really don't understand. I think it was Maniac Geek a long time ago taught me this technique. It's just random carpeting. And some of you may not like it, and I understand why you wouldn't. I totally do, because it's literally just like random carpet strewn about a build. But it actually ends up looking cooler than I think most of you would imagine. So I'll sort of do it here. We don't have a ton of carpet, which makes this a lot harder. But then, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. I always feel like carpet on the ground just looks really good, especially when it's not solid. But if people don't like it, I completely understand. But yes, we need to finish this build out, because it really was not done. So first and foremost, I think I need some spruce fence. Okay, so I grabbed everything off camera. I think that's everything we're going to need. But I'm not totally sure. So I wanted to build these up to the ceiling because I don't really like how it just looks like it's... I don't know. I feel like that looks good. Maybe? There's no roof on this thing, but it just adds to the effect, I guess. Now we have lanterns, and they're just kind of strewn about randomly. I'm okay with that. It's really not too big of a deal. But what I did want to do is obviously like put a crafting table up here. There's just a bunch of stuff that's just not here. like at all. It's just like, this is just like a blank room, and that's not what I'm going for. When I have a house built out, I'd usually like to have, you know, a bunch of stuff. Like we have 8 bookshelves, right? Are bookshelves useful for anything really past enchanting? No, but they look good, and I think that's a factor you can't ignore, right? So you can make something, and it's kind of weird, right? You can make little decorations, you know, that don't have any use like that. And some people may say, Neo, that looks bad. Some people may say it looks good, and you know, you can't really know what does and doesn't look good. So when you're building, be sure you're building for yourself, not for others. A very important factor, you see. Very, very important indeed. Okay, so with these trapdoors, I think I'm going to line the outside of the books like this, just to make it look like a nice little shelf or maybe a cabinet or something like that. I'm not really sure. But we'll put this gray wool down here, and then this black wool, we can put it over here. And you notice, like, some areas, this has, like, no white, so you can move some over here. There's a lot of gray over here. Maybe you want to swap the place with, like, a piece of black carpet. And you could just sort of go crazy with it, guys. You just want to make sure it's evenly distributed. I did not have enough wool to do that. That's the reason it ended up like this. And I want a big table over here. That's not how to build a table. What am I doing? I'm not really sure. But I do know how to make a table, I think. I hope. So if it's going to be a long table, use some stairs like this. You know, put a few slabs maybe like that. And then put another stair. And then even in the middle, since this is like a super long table, what you could do is do some trapdoors like this. And maybe it gives the illusion of a better table. I mean, usually tables aren't too thick, but I think it looks like a good table. We just need to go into here in our decorations chest, which I'm not... Oh, we have a whole pot chest. Okay. So the pots are supposed to be in there, but we don't have any. So let's fix that real quick, and let's smelt some clay up with the coal that I don't have in my inventory. Yes, well, we'll at least load everything in here. Now I have the coal, albeit a little bit too much. Yeah, way too much coal. But I always spread things out like among... let me know in the comments. I know I've said let me know in the comments like twice now. But seriously, let me know in the comments if you're the kind of person. I always spread out... Oh, there's nothing in those. I always spread out all my stuff as much as I can. So putting the 2 stacks in 8 furnaces is a lot quicker. So if you guys remember, in this pool, there's actually a secret room down here. And someone gave me a really cool idea. They were like, Neo, you should make a diamond or like an iron. What was that? That was a creepy noise. Someone said to make like a vault for my valuables or something like that. So I really hope I don't need that because, you know, like people are going to try to steal my stuff, something like that. I don't think that's why you need it. But I think I'm going to do something like that in the future. So for whoever left that idea, I hear you guys. When you leave me ideas, it's not like I see it and then I just ignore it. I really do see everything. And I try to do everything, but... You know, there's a limit to what I'm capable of. Okay, let's grab these. Let's make some pots, which I know there's already a ton in here. But keep in mind, if you saw any of my creative builds back when I used to do that, and yeah, it is kind of a waste to have it like this. So hold on. This is fine to be like this. Here we go. Actually, you know what? Since we have an extra bookshelf, we'll just throw that right there. And then put the Silk Touch one back. Okay, so there's a lot of glass and iron in here. I'm not really sure why. The glass doesn't need to be in here, but the iron and coal, that's fine. But we do have a glass chest. I think that's why originally I had put it in there. But yes, enough talking. Let's make some pots. So we can make 13. That's not a bad number, right? What kind of plants do we have? Okay, so we have a birch sapling. Interesting. We have a dandelion. We don't really have a whole ton of anything else. We have some random assorted plants. That's okay. We don't have the biggest variety of plants. Maybe we should go and gather some, though. Because we don't really have... I mean, I don't want anything to be, like, touching, but I think it'll have to be in this case. Do we have any other plant with us? Can you put bamboo? You can put bamboo. Oh, cool. I had no idea. I genuinely had no idea. That looks sick. Okay. That area looks really nice. Over here is just kind of a blank space. So a fun thing you can do that you might have not realized before is you can make like a little dresser with chests. So a functional dresser. I don't know if I'd use it a whole ton because I already have storage. But, you know, I'm just trying to give you guys some ideas too. You know, maybe you're watching and you have your own survival world and maybe you want some inspiration. So I'm just trying to give you some interior design ideas because for a long time, I think what I specialized in was interior design. I was terrible at doing roofs, any exterior design, anything like that. Don't ask me to do it. back then. But now, I like it. So you could do a little dresser like that. And there's a ton of ways to do it. But I think that's the best way to sort of put one in a room without disrupting the flow of the room too much. And that looks nice. I think we could maybe implement some stairs on the side or something like this. Yeah, looks pretty cool. So over here, there's not really a whole ton. It's an area where you could really, I think we could do whatever. We could put a nice floating pot, a nice little floating, like, shelf, I guess would be the right word. But yeah, we'll call it good for up there. The entryway is not the best, but we don't really see in survival. I feel like it's harder to decorate because you don't have as much leeway, right? You can't just grab something whenever you need it. I'll put the dyes in there. I feel like dyes should go in there. As far as wood goes, we'll put up all the wood stuff. Okay, so we cleaned out the inventory. We did a little bit of decorating, not a lot. This bedroom was, it's okay. It's, you know, it's not the best bedroom, but it looks good. Let me open my list of ideas. I want to get bees back, but for some reason, hold on. Let me grab a Silk Touch pickaxe, and we're gonna settle this once and for all because I really do want bees. I've always wanted them. I just keep messing it up. So let me sleep real quick, wait for it to become night, and then we'll go try to find a few bees real quick. Okay, so we just slept. I actually did a little bit before I had slept. So I realized to prepare for bees, we not only need Silk Touch, we're gonna need I think it's charcoal to make these campfires. I'm not totally sure, but I'm like 99% sure that it's just charcoal. So we'll find out together, me and you. And everyone else watching. You know, I'm sure there's a ton of people. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Let's find out what is it for a campfire. It's, yeah, sticks, logs, really? A log for a campfire. Do we not have any logs at all? Man, we gotta go back to the jungle. That's okay. I don't mind going back. We will take some sticks, however, which we have just a lot of for some reason. I'm not sure. There's certain materials in here that I've just made so much of. But I'm happy to have a variety, you know? I think it's a good thing. Okay. Well, let me go grab the logs from the jungle. And then I'll just meet you guys back here. Because I've thrown you guys around enough, you know? You don't want to see me ride on a boat all the way there. So yeah, I'll be back in a second with some jungle wood. Okay, so I started recording. I promise it's for a good reason. I don't think I'm going to go back over there to get the bees. I think there were bees when we were exploring over in this direction. But I guess there wasn't. I don't know. Hold on. Let's see. How many campfires can we make with what we have? 43 campfires. Okay, that's fine. We'll bring a little bit of wood back over because we need some logs, I guess, for future builds and stuff. But yeah, let me head back over and I'll meet you guys back at the house. I know I said I'd look for bees over there, but I just realized the jungle, I hadn't seen a single bee. Alright, so I know it's taken me many episodes, almost 50 episodes to get into bees. But I think we're finally going to do it to them. I think we're finally going to actually get some bees and keep them this time. So my objectives are to get flowers, obviously get some beehives. But not only that, I really just hope that... well, how close are we tonight? Okay, not that close. So I'll run over here, I guess. And I think they can spawn in snowy biomes too. I think it's just on any tree they have a random chance of dropping. It just kind of sucks that those bees all got mad. I think I had accidentally broken... I don't remember what happened. Someone in the comments can tell me. But yes, I have checked this igloo. I don't think there was a secret room in this one. There was one of them that really just tricked me. Yeah, see, I remember digging. I was like, where's the secret room? There just wasn't one in here. But there's a bed. You know what? We're going to take that just so we can sleep when we get over here. So running around looking for bees is not too fun to watch. So let me find a beehive and then I will see about coming back on camera. Because I don't want to just run around in the forest. Because all I'm going to be doing is this. Looking for a beehive. So I'll meet you guys when I find one. Okay, so I've been running around for like longer than I probably should have. I guess not that long. Maybe like 5 or 6 minutes. I don't think there's bees in this biome. What is that? Is it a fox sleeping? Yes. But no, I really don't think that there's bees in this snowy biome, which is weird. I thought they spawned anywhere with trees, but I guess not. So we're gonna have to manually grow trees again, and like I don't know, it's not an exciting thing. So I'm just gonna cancel the whole bee thing. There's no point. We've already. Oh, do we even have pumpkins? I don't know if we do, but we'll gather these. I feel like we don't. We don't have a pumpkin farm at least. Ooh, maybe that's what we'll do. We'll build a pumpkin farm. No, probably not. We don't really need pumpkins. But I do appreciate that they don't always have a face on them now. You have to carve them into having a face. You know, it's kind of a nice little change. I feel like they should have done a while ago, but they did do it nonetheless, so you can't judge them for it. And I think I'd already looked around here for beehives too. Like, that's kind of why I gave up, because I remember I looked for a long time, and I thought originally they were only in flower forests, but then people told me, Neo, they can be in any tree. But I don't know if they can be in here, because I mean, I looked at pretty much the whole forest. I didn't see a single one, but they're also pretty easy to miss. But let's get over here. I think what I'm going to do is, again, just plant some trees, which means I need bone meal, which I think I made all of my bone meal into white dye. Maybe. We'll go over here and check, but it's not a big deal. We have like an infinite supply in the quarry, but let's go in here. I know I'm not shutting my doors. You know what? You guys have told me in the comments many, many times to do this, and I'm going to finally listen to you guys because you guys are smart. We're going to make some pressure plates because I really don't use them at all. I don't know why. Don't ask me. We're going to need more than that. We're going to need a lot more than that. We'll just make, yeah, we'll make 22. That should be good, right? Okay, so they need to be on this side, obviously, so you can walk. They need to be right here. Okay. And then right here and right here? Is that right? So you just... Ooh, see, that is nice. Okay, cool. So we have trapdoors now, which, you know, we probably should have had a long time ago. Now we need to grab some saplings. Let's grab some oak ones. Do we have any extra bones? Yes, and we even have bone meal. I don't think we'll need all this bone meal, but... we'll make a little. Actually, no. We'll go all out with the bone meal. So let's see. Ooh, and I've just learned this. I think in the most recent snapshot they released, they changed how fishing works to where it has to be like a big enough area to fish. You can no longer just do a little tiny little fish thing and expect it to work. It has to actually be a proper sized like pond now, which is cool. So fun fact, if you guys were interested in hearing about it, if you weren't, I'm sorry, but I think it was something like that. It had to be, you know, because used to it could be like tiny and you could fish in like a 1x1 little hole. It's like, that doesn't make too much sense. But yeah, I'm gonna do what I did in a few probably a while ago. I don't even remember when I did this. Basically, you just grow trees like this. If they don't have anything, you just break them. So you also get a ton of oak wood in the process, which is good. But if you accidentally bone meal the ground like I did here, it's kind of a pain because you got to clean it up. But it's also good because, you know, you need flowers to breed them, which I should have gathered a few flowers, but I think I can find some pretty easy. But yeah, give me a bit. I'm just going to be planting these randomly because it just takes forever to get one. It's like such a low percentage chance. But when I get one, I'll show you guys what I get. And I just realized we don't really need this big tree anymore. The only reason we had it was because there was our first ever beehive in it, but we kind of lost the beehive, so I don't know. I feel like we really don't need it anymore. I'm gonna put this bed right here because I really don't want to be here. I don't want to have to run back to the house that's like right there to sleep. But yeah, let me destroy this tree. This is a big old tree. You know what? I think we're gonna set it on fire. Let me just sleep first. All right, so I crafted a flint and steel. Let's lay waste to this big old tree. I really do hate trees this big. Oh my god, did I light the... No, do not burn my... Don't burn, that's the wrong thing. All right, well, I'll do a little time lapse of this tree because it's always fun to watch. So I'll see you guys when the tree is done. I'll give you guys a good angle too. Don't worry. I got you. Okay, well, the tree's pretty much gone. We don't need to time-lapse it anymore. It's sad to say, or it's sad to see that tree go away. After all this time, you know what? It's in a better place, right? Probably not. I mean, we just burned it down. I don't think that's a very, very good way to go out of this world. But you know what? It's just a tree, so it really doesn't matter. Okay, there we go. Nothing more is burning. We'll plant one in its place. Please give me a beehive. And I'm taking these out of my inventory. Out of my second-hand inventory, that is. So yeah, we're not getting any bees. Again, I'm not going to film too much of this. Okay, well, I used all this bone meal that's in this stack. I still didn't get any bees. So let me know in the comments what I'm doing wrong. I guess I just got to try more and try longer, but I'm done with it for now because it really is just irritating me, and I'm not sure why. We'll put this in. No, we shouldn't put this in here. This should be in our ender chest because we need this whenever we break our ender chest, which I haven't really ever used. Because I don't keep it in my inventory, but I still feel like it's a smart idea at least to leave it in here. So I like the pressure plates because I never really have used them before on doors. Don't ask why. But they are helpful. I will admit, they're very helpful indeed. Where do we put campfires? I feel like they're a rare material, sort of. So we'll put them in there. We'll put this in there and then plants in there. So we did. We had one pumpkin. I just had no idea. It had been hiding from us this entire time. Okay, so I did want to start getting more animals. And I really want to build a barn, but I don't have any spruce wood. I honestly don't know where all our spruce wood went. I guess a lot of it went into building the actual house, because there's a lot of spruce wood planks. So allow me to gather a few of these trees, and then I guess we'll build a barn. I don't think we'll actually start the barn in this episode. I'm sorry. I'm just not having the best day. There's just so much okay, so here's the thing, right? So all my college courses went online, okay? And that's fine, I guess, but I've never taken online courses before, and I understand how you do it. You know, you watch the videos, you read the book yourself, but I've always learned by sitting in the class and listening to lectures. And for me, maybe, I feel like it's going to be more difficult. And what our university is doing, where I go, they're doing a pass or no pass thing. You can choose to do a pass or no pass, but if you're taking like a business course, for instance, which is something that counts towards your degree, if you accept a pass or no pass, it actually invalidates that grade. You don't get the credit towards your degree. So it helps the people who are taking general education classes, like I don't know, like an English class. If you're a business major, you're taking an English class, it's just because you have to. Those are fine, because you can get a pass if you get a D or a better. And I just don't understand, it's just, something doesn't seem right to me. So I don't know if they're going to add a big curve to everyone's grade, or they're going to refund people, or I don't know how they're going to do it. But it is tricky, and I have so much homework online, like business analytics, which is a fun class. We're learning about regression right now, which I had already learned about and forgotten completely about, and business statistics. So now we get to do all that work on Excel, which is, I don't know, not that fun. I know you guys don't care, but that's why I don't want to start a big build right now. But next episode, which will be Thursday, I think, is when we'll start the barn. I just have to remember what I was doing. I'll build a little bit of a layout, but I don't want to go too into detail right now. But yeah, not the best day in the world. Not every day is gonna be the best day in the world. But I figured I'd tell you. Nothing really happened. It's mainly just stress. I don't want to worry. I always worry about when I have work, and it sucks. I have so much homework right now. You got to write a 10-page research paper for principles of management, which is that's the stupidest class in the world, and I'm gonna write a 10-page research paper. It's just, I don't know. And professors are scrambling to figure out what to do, because it's not fair to them. They didn't know that all their students would be moved online because of a global pandemic. No one had a single clue. So it just sucks for everyone involved, but I hope that everyone gets it figured out. But let me know what you guys are. How are you guys doing with all this, and what are you guys doing? What is your school doing? If you're in college or school or whatever you're in, what's going on with your school? Do they move online? Are they going to try to go back to in-person classes later? Because I think my school, my university is going to go back to normal classes on the next semester, so they're not going back at all this semester. But it's going to be interesting. Taking online exams is nice, because you don't have to be 100%, truthful. You can use Google, to your discretion, so that's a good thing. And that's also another thing I never really understood about education. I understand that you need to learn a lot of things. It's good to have a base of knowledge. It's good to be, it's good to understand how to communicate with people, certain things. But learning all this higher level math that a computer can do better than I can, I don't understand it. And I don't plan on working with Excel a whole lot. I don't plan on being an accountant, but I'm in accounting. But I guess that's what a general business degree is. You kind of have a broad spectrum of stuff you're good at, which is, it's not a great degree. But I never really wanted to go to college. But I'm doing it. And you know what? I think I'm lucky to be able to do it. I recognize a lot of people can't even go to college, or they have to go into debt to go to college. So I'm very lucky to be able to go. But at the same time, it's not, I don't know. I do not enjoy it. It does not make me happy. It adds more negativity to my life than I'd like. But you know what? I think we all got to do things we don't like sometimes. But yes, enough of the talking about real life. Let's figure out where this barn's gonna go, because I don't think there's any room over in this direction. Yeah, not really. So I guess we'll expand our civilization out this way. So I wanted to add a barn. I want to get some horses because I've always seen Lauren run around with horses. And they're really fast, so I feel like that's nice for me because I'm always, I don't know, I don't have any fast mode of transportation. So to build a barn, actually, I don't want to build it that close to my house. I don't want to smell that in the morning. But to build a barn, I think we need like basically 2 arches. I'm trying to figure out a flat place to do this. But I mean, if I need an area flat, it's really not that hard to just, you know, something like this with that efficiency 5 shovel. Now I'm gonna have like way more stacks of dirt than I ever need, but I already have so many double chests full. So I don't know if this area will be good to build it on or not. It's kind of long and skinny, and usually barns are they're more square than rectangular. See, that's why you need to go to college, guys. Oh, man. Oh, it's becoming dark, too? Oh, no. Okay, well, we'll run back. But, yeah, I'm going to build the barn, like, somewhere over here. I guess a barn isn't... Well, no, you keep horses in a barn. But I guess I'm thinking more of stables in my head. So we'll build some stables and a barn. How about that? So I'll put some work into the stables right now. And then we'll do the barn in next episode. I hope I remember it. If I don't, it's okay. All you're going to miss is me forgetting to build a barn. But let's go up in here and let's have a sleep. Okay, now if I'm remembering correctly, I think I've built some pretty cool looking stables in the past. Potentially, I'm not sure. I know I need some fence, probably some trap doors. We really don't need this dirt. We'll just put it in here. Snowballs are absolutely useless. We'll just throw these. I really hate that you can even pick them up. I understand why you can, but I wish you couldn't. Alright, let's make some slabs. We got a lot of wood. It's nice to have a really high efficiency axe just for when you need to get wood. It really does make things a lot quicker. Where did the stairs go? Oh, okay, they're right there. I don't know why for a second they looked like they disappeared. I was like, where did my stairs go? And then we'll need some lanterns. So, yeah, and then maybe some campfires, actually. Yeah. And then definitely some cobblestone walls. So I just learned that you can do here, I'll show you what I mean. You can do a progression of diameter, sort of pull. So it goes from like larger diameter to smaller diameter, basically thicker to thinner. When you're doing like a light pole, like I'll show you in a second. But we'll put the stables like right here. Now I don't know how many horses it is, you know, like normal to have, but I feel like they need like a 3 wide area, so 3. And then 1, 2, 3, and then boom. So there'll be room for 3 horses in here. And again, this is all just sort of imaginative right now. I'm not sure the exact structure, but I am kind of sure about how big of a space they need because I don't want to, you know, put them in a little tiny cramped area. But something like that, okay. And then actually on this level right here, we'll break this. And we'll put the log right here. The stables, I feel like, don't need to be too terribly big. Do they usually tilt from front to back or back to front? I feel like back to front, so these need to be taller and then these need to be shorter. I think. I mean, there's no, like, set path to build something like this, but I really do have a strong inclination that, like, the front of the stable is usually higher, and then the roof, like, sort of slopes down. Like, here, I'll show you in a second. But what I was telling you with the diameter, like, thicker to thinner is like this. You see? Thicker, thinner, and then you can put, like, a lantern on top. It makes a nice little light, or you could do 2 of them like this. And it does get tricky placing these. So, you know what? Let's just not do this. But I could put a campfire on something like this, and I think it may look good. Okay. Maybe not that short. We'll do like that. And then we will put this right here. And then I want to have it, you know, be open between the stables. I want to, you know, the horses to be able to interact. So we'll put a little bit of fence out front. I'm not sure like, again, I've never really had horses in Minecraft, surprisingly. So I'm just not sure exactly how to go about this. Because, like, I don't know how the horses can get inside, but it's okay. I also don't know where any horses are. Maybe we'll have an adventure episode with Lauren or something. She'll come on and we'll try to find some horses, because she always seems to be able to find all the animals in the game, but I never really can. But I don't look, to be fair. So I think it's the fact that I don't look is the reason why. That looks kind of cool with the stairs. I like it. A little bit of stylization, you know, just some basic stuff. Should look pretty good. And you should always try things like on builds, you know, where you're going to build a flat wall. Try putting some stairs and slabs. See what you can come up with. Because chances are you can make it look a whole lot better. So a lot of people have told me you use too much spruce wood and stuff. And I would tend to agree with you, especially in this area. But you got to keep in mind, this is like a spruce themed area. I've been doing biome themes, guys. So of course there's a lot of spruce in this spruce dominant area. But maybe eventually you can see in the jungle area, then there's too much jungle wood. So I don't know. I don't really think there's a way to make everyone happy there. But I think it looks fine, if that means anything. Let's put the dirt down in here. Okay. I was just trying to break all this, but it's so tricky with this efficiency shovel because I keep breaking the actual dirt. Dang it. Okay, we'll keep throwing all these. Okay, give me the dirt. Let's see if we can get this one all the way. Nope. Nope. And more snowballs that we don't need. Okay. So I don't think they want to... Actually, you know what? If they stand on grass, I'm pretty sure that's okay. But again, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to make a crafting table for sure because I know I need one. But then as far as them getting in and out, I don't know how tall they are. I don't know... Can they go through a one wide gap of fence gates? I don't think so. So will all three of these have to be fence gates? See, this is weird because I made it 3 wide. And I don't have a horse to test this with. Whoops. Okay, so you know what? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make some doors. I made 30 doors. Okay. Well, that's not what I intended. But you know what? 30 doors for now is okay. Why did that one place? Why are you guys doing this? Sometimes doors are just weird. Okay, hold on. We'll keep placing the door. There we go. So these ones will open from this direction, and it will be the same over here. Okay. And we're not gonna have fence there. Or build a solid wall. And then I guess this one just has to be... It has to be one way or the other. And it's going to look bad. Man, I shouldn't have done... Actually, you know what? We could do hay storage in there. Yeah, the middle could be like for hay or something. So we'll do... Again, I'm not really sure. Something like that. And we'll put hay in this one. Okay, but like I was saying with the roof, I wasn't sure if it sloped from the front to back or back to front. But I think I came to the conclusion that it's like this direction. So we will build 2 on top of here, all the way over like this. And then we'll just gradually slope it downwards to reach that log. So we should be able to go down each time by 2, like this. Okay, and then you build it 1 down like that. And then you build it like this, 2 over. Perfect. We just had to carry this pattern throughout the whole build. Oh man, did I run out of slabs? No. Okay. See, I knew I needed slabs for a reason. I had a problem in the last series making too many slabs, but I feel like this one is a lot better. I haven't made too much of anything because I've used so much of everything. So I think we're good in that regard. So I need to put a slab. That was an MLG place. You got to leave a like for that right now. You have to. I'm kidding. But that was pretty cool. And then we'll just build these over. And then that's mostly it. I think I'm going to do some, texturing on the outside, of course. But we will finish this horse stable in this episode. I know this episode was all over the place. My brain's all over the place right now, so don't think this is how all my content is. I know I've gotten so many subscribers recently. I'm just like bombing this episode. Just like, nah. It's okay though, guys. I'm only human. I can only do my best. So what material in here for the horses? I'm not sure. Let me go look in my big beautiful storage room and let's find out. I kind of want to add like a little entrance next to my chest, like right here. I feel like it would be super helpful. Oh man, am I going to do it? Are we going to modify the house this soon after building it? Yes, we are. And I really don't feel like this matters at all. It's a very tiny change. But we need another one of these beautiful stones. Do we have any of that? Ooh, we got a lot of that. Okay. I did not realize how much of that we had. Okay, so maybe they want to stand on stone brick? Maybe? Yeah, I feel like stone brick's okay. But let's put one of our 30 doors right here. Which still is hilarious to me that I made 30 doors. I'm like, I'm going to make a few doors and make 30 doors. It's like, dude, you need to chill out with the doors. Yeah, we'll just put a little fence right there and then maybe a lantern. There you go. Now you got a nice little baby entrance. You could put a stair, something like that. Look at that, guys. A nice little side entrance. Looks good. So I did not finish this. I was going to put some fence up here like this. And then I was going to put some stairs like right here just to add a little bit of texture because there's not really much texture going on here. Maybe like some trapdoors like that. And then around the back, you see how it's lined up? I don't really like that. So I think we're going to expand it off a little bit. But we got to craft some more slabs here. So let's get going with that. Make this as easy as we can. Okay. Yeah. So it's always good to kind of, you don't want everything on the same layer. You see what I mean? When I'm talking about texturing, you see how all this stuff's on that same layer? You don't want that in a build. That's what makes a build look good or bad. Why that's the case, I really don't know. I've never quite understood it. I've just known to always do it since I got taught how to build good. That looks okay. Yeah, like that. And it's okay if on the corner it's not, I think. And keep in mind, everything I say is subjective. Some people build completely differently, and that's okay. It really doesn't matter. Whatever works for you is what you should do, not what someone says is the right way to do things. Because if someone says there's a right and a wrong way to build, they are wrong, because there's no right or wrong way to build. It's all up to what you like, what you think looks good. Like I've said, do your best. It's all you can do. Okay, so we can put fence up here as well, which means that fence there is kind of null and void. Looks a little odd. We never made any fence gates, so let's do that. Actually, I think for once, yeah, I did get it right. Okay, and sticks and sticks. Yeah, we got a fence gate. Cool. We'll put that there, and then I think down here, we'll just do stone brick. Okay, well, it's getting dark, so we'll run back home. We'll sleep. I think, again, I think real life horses don't really like standing on stone. Maybe grass is a better option, but in the game, you know what, we'll pretend that this is a soft plush stone, okay? This is no hard stone. This is a soft plush stone. So I know this episode's run a little long. I feel like I owed it to you guys because first of all, it came out late. Second of all, I didn't really do a whole ton during this episode, and I'm sorry, guys. You know, again, like I tried to explain. I think I failed at it. Today just hasn't been the best day. You know, some days you wake up, you're not in the best mood. I don't know why. I think it's just because of all the school, the stress, guys. It's not that much stress. I know a lot of people right now, especially in the medical field, transportation field. I'm trying to think of everyone, right? So nurses and doctors, people, you know, that's like so important right now to have people in the medical force. But then not only that, you got to remember, what about pharmacists, guys? I saw something today on the internet. It was talking about how pharmacists aren't getting any recognition, but they're on the front lines too. It's not just, you know, what about all the techs, right, who work on, you know, like CAT scans and stuff? They got to operate the machines. They got to repair the machines. People who drive semi-trucks have to get supplies to hospitals. Yeah, there's just a lot of weird stuff going on. It's just a weird time in the world, but I'm glad I have you guys to play Minecraft and have you watch me, I guess. I don't really know what that means, but it is fun. I do enjoy it. Okay, so are horses too high? No. See, that's not going to work. I'm pretty sure horses are... man, I really wish Lauren was here to answer this, because I really do need this. Hold on, I'm going to ask her. Okay, so she just answered the questions, so now I think I have it figured out. So you can get hurt going through too high spaces, but this is perfectly fine, this size space right here. But then the front, you see how it's all on one layer? We got to extend that roof off a little bit, so just like this. And there's a variety of ways to do roofs. I don't think there's one right way or wrong way. But yeah, I think this looks pretty good. I don't know. It's kind of like an impromptu build. I didn't really plan on building this episode, but once I start a build, I usually just really enjoy finishing it. And then we could put some stairs under the front like this, I think, would make it look good. Because see how the roof kind of slopes to the back? You could maybe even put some stairs right here too. Yeah, see, doesn't that look good? I don't know. I feel like we ended up with something a lot better than what I initially started with. We'll remove this little light pole. I did bring the campfires out here. I wanted to do some sort of lighting out here, but I'm not sure about how to go about, at least with the campfires. We'll just leave it how it is for now. But the horses probably would appreciate a little bit of lighting in here, you know, just so it's not totally dark while they're hanging out at night. But I don't know if they can sleep with light, but it's okay. We're not concerned about that. But yeah, that's pretty cool. It's a nice looking stable, I think. What I'm going to make, though, is, first of all, we need a crafting table here. I want to make some barrels, and the only reason I want to make some barrels is because I think, and I have a bunch in my chest room, which is right there. I should go get them. Yeah, because I don't have enough to make all the barrels I need. So barrels, we can put hay in them. We could put, I'm not sure, but you could put whatever you want in them, I guess. Do we even have any hay bales? No, we don't. Okay. We have barrels, though, in our wood chest. Yes, we had 16 extra. So I want to put, again, I want to put a campfire out here. I'm just not sure. I've never really built with campfires. I know you can put them, on like a fence and they look pretty good. No, I don't want these sideways. For once, I don't want random pile of barrels. I want these barrels to be fixed in shape and height. So just maybe like just 2 out front and then a crafting table on this side. So I'm not trying to make it look too even. Too many barrels. Okay, so just 2 is fine. I was trying to think how I could add some more texture, but I think just 2 barrels is perfect. Then we'll put like a barrel. We'll put some barrels in here, something like that. Just a little pile like that. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. I don't think there's a whole ton more I can do. I want to put a campfire out here, but again, I'm not sure how to go about it. I just don't want to mess it up and like burn this whole thing down. And that would not be ideal at all. Let me see if I can figure this out. Okay. So for the front of the build, I just want to have lighting out here is mainly the reason I want this. So maybe like but I don't want to burn myself or the horses on these campfires, but I don't think they can. Something like that? No, see, that just looks weird. Okay. Well, I need my silk touch, but I don't have it, so we're just going to waste these 2 campfires. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this episode. I'm sorry it was all over the place. We don't even have horses, but we built a stable. So we did put the cart before the horse in this case, which is what you're not supposed to do, technically. But I totally did it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to let me know how you're doing in the comments, I'd really appreciate it. The secret code for this episode, because there hasn't been one in a while, is going to be 1951. So again, 1951 or 1951. If you put that in the comments, you'll get a heart from me. But dude, please keep in mind, you'll get a heart if you comment literally anything. You don't have to comment that if you want to get a heart from me. And the reason I heart every comment is I read every comment. I want to see what you guys think, but I'm curious to see what you guys are doing. Like if you're in college or in high school or whatever schooling you're in, how is it handled where you are in the world? I'm curious. Because I know in the United States generally, I think they're just canceling it and then they will move it online. But I want to hear from people around the world because I know I've got subscribers from probably every country on this planet, which is weird to think about. But let me know what you guys are doing. You know, all you guys in other places in the world. But thank you so much for watching. Again, secret code 1951. I will see you on Thursday for the next episode. I hope you guys did enjoy those dailies. During the summer, I'll try to do daily uploads. You know, we're getting close to the summer, and I know for some of you it is summer now, which is really cool. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys very soon on Thursday. Bye!